Hello, I'd just like to clear up a few things that I know about ADHD, attention deficit disorder, as far as I know. How many D's are needed in this abbreviation? Because you know, with so many D's, you think to yourself, well, there must be a disorder in there somewhere. But I'm not too sure on the abbreviation and exactly what the letters mean, so if there is no disorder, please forgive me. I'm disabled, or so the doctors called me. They called me disabled and told me that I had problems concentrating. They never told me that I had Klinefelter syndrome till I was 17 or 18 years old. But again, they were wrong on that assumption. I'm not Klinefelter syndrome either. I'm XXY chromosomes. And basically here I want to just say that it is unbelievable what doctors tell patients, which is us, the people, the public. They tell us that we have ADHD, they tell us that we've got bipolar syndrome. They're the two main things that, well, in my opinion anyway, that, excuse me, I need to itch my nose, it is winter time here. Snuffles, you know, I do have a cold, I know that. I know I've got a cold. Because the symptoms are all there, and it's happened so many times, and pretty much everybody knows what a cold is. But not everybody understands what ADHD is, because it's abbreviation. And excuse me, very rude of me, excuse me. But yeah, not everybody knows what ADHD is, and not everybody realizes what bipolar is. And I believe that bipolar and ADHD, both of these things, are complete made up labels simply to again categorize patients, public, people into a category so that doctors can simply give them pills, tablets, drugs to numb their senses, just like many, not all, of antidepressant pharmaceutical drugs. There's too much misdiagnosis out there from doctors to patients, and I for one will say my piece here, and I hope I've been as calm as possible, because it's an extremely emotional subject. When you've been taking drugs given to you by a doctor that end up actually being more degradation to yourself than when you first started off. And I did see another YouTube video recently, and one guy said that YouTube is a savior. It is, because it actually saves people from committing suicide, because they've actually got real people in front of them talking about similar or the same situations. Whereas if you go to a doctor's surgery, generally they don't have time, number one, and most of the time when you just talk for that 5 or 10 or 15 minute session that you have with a doctor about your whole body and the inside and out, I'm very sarcastic there, when you tell the doctor what you have, your doctor has only got a limited amount of time and intelligence, because a doctor cannot know everything. But I do blame doctors in general, to be honest with you, for not taking enough time to diagnose properly, because you end up with patients that think they have something that they don't. Like my mother, she had, I forget what she calls it now, but acid coming up her thing. You can all tell me about this, when acid comes up the throat and stuff. She had problems with that, and a lot of issues that she had with her health were to do with that, and not what the doctor had originally told her. And so let's try and help people here. And well done, Natalie, or whatever your name is, for doing this video on ADHD, an important issue for yes, you. And then there are people like myself who are from the middle-sexed community, and we have always had the label, the symptom of ADHD for Klinefelter syndrome, and I think for many syndromes like Turner syndrome, I think that's in there too. Correct me if I'm wrong, people, we can't know everything. Of course, I'm not a doctor, so, but I could be, right, because I know half things. Okay, ciao people, peace, and thank you for that video. Alright.